What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about green juice for preppers, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel for exclusive weekly content. It's my backup channel, and if you're a prepper, you should understand why I have one. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have a bunch of gear that's up for grabs. Many t-shirts and hoodies are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, including the limited edition all red DYDSS Christmas gear that's raising funds and awareness for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But moving forward, today I wanted to talk about something that I made. I made some green juice for the first time in my life today, and I want to talk about my experience with working on strengthening my immune system and everything that I've been doing over the years. And I want to talk about how I made this specific green juice, what ingredients I used, and why I chose those specific ingredients. And right off the bat, before we even get into that, I just want to make it as clear as possible that I'm not a professional, I'm not a nutritionist, and nothing I say in this video is intended to come across as a health claim. This is all just my personal experience and how I made this specific green juice. Now, right off the bat, for the last, I would say, about 6 years, I have actively been working on strengthening my immune system, because screw going to the doctor if you don't need to, screw calling out of work because you're sick if you don't need to. I don't want to do that, and I haven't even had the common cold in the last 6 years. I haven't taken a single day off work for any health-related reasons in the last 6 years, and today I made green juice for the first time in my life by only using 5 ingredients. 6 if you count the water that I purify myself, by the way. And I can't wait to see what results I get, especially because winter is right around the corner, which is the time of the year that everybody gets sick. So moving forward, I decided that I wanted to make green juice today, and what I used was kale, spinach, cucumbers, celery, and Granny Smith apples. Now, what I like to do with my water purification system, I'm not going to get into it. It's a 2.25 gallon Berkey. If you want to read a little bit more about it, I will put an Amazon affiliate link in the description if you want to research it or whatever. But I'll put 2.25 gallons in the top. Once it filters and purifies through to the bottom, I fill up a bunch of mason jars and I stick them in the fridge. So today, what I put into my blender was all of the water inside of a 16-ounce mason jar. I poured 16 ounces of water in there, and then with all the other vegetables and fruits that I put in, it should add about approximately 16 ounces more by the time it's done blending. So 16 ounces of purified water, and then I put in half of a Granny Smith apple, I put in 2 pieces of celery, I put in 1/4 of a cucumber, and as for the kale and the spinach, I don't have exact measurements. I just took a nice hefty handful of each and I threw it in there. I blended it up, liquefied entirely, and then I think I added a little bit more water just to make it a little bit thinner. And then, like I said before, I took all of the water out of a 16-ounce mason jar, but by the time this was all done being blended, it was just enough to completely fill up a 32-ounce mason jar. And I thought it was pretty cool. I shared a little bit with my family, 3 different family members. They all thought it was good. And I think it's also important to remember that green juice isn't really something that people drink because it tastes delicious. It's like almost flavorless in a way. You can taste some of the fruits and vegetables in it, but it doesn't taste overly delicious. It's more so something that you drink just to improve your health or be healthier or hydrate yourself or detox or whatever the case may be. Now, as for the reasons I picked these 5 ingredients, I wrote a couple things down, I took a couple notes, and these are why I picked the ingredients that I did. Right off the bat, number 1, kale. It's an anti-inflammatory, it's a detox for the liver, it improves your heart health, it's good for your eyes, and it's high in iron, protein, calcium, and vitamin K. So that's why I chose kale. And I also included spinach because it lowers high blood pressure, it strengthens your bones, it helps brain and nervous system functions, and it's high in vitamins A, C, K, protein, iron, and magnesium. I also included cucumbers. The reason for this is because cucumbers, I'm pretty sure this is common knowledge, but they are 95% water. So automatically you should probably understand that cucumbers are fantastic when it comes to hydrating your body, which results in being good for the skin. Not only that, it aids the digestive process, it regulates your body temperature, it improves your joint health, it builds connective tissue, and it removes toxins from your body. Not to mention, it's high in vitamins A, B1, B6, C, D, calcium, and potassium. Celery. On top of everything else, I included some celery, and the reason for this is because it relieves arthritis pains, it prevents calcium deposits, it improves your brain health, and it prevents kidney stones, or helps prevent kidney stones, I should say, and it's high in vitamins A, C, K, and potassium. And last but not least, I put in some Granny Smith apples, and the reason for this is because number one, I wanted something a little bit more sweet in there. I wanted to give it a flavor rather than just blended up vegetables. I figured if I can add something that has a decent amount of natural sugars, it'll probably taste a little bit better. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier to drink, and I think I was right. So I included these because they prevent heart disease, it lowers cholesterol, it reduces the risk of Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and colon cancer. Not to mention it's high in vitamin K, potassium, calcium, fiber, and magnesium. So those are the 5 ingredients that I put in, including purified filtered water, the 2.25 big Berkey purification system that I mentioned before. I don't want to get too into it. You could probably do a little bit of independent research on your own, but to make a long story short, the Berkey removes 99.99999% of the bacteria, the E. coli, the particles of heavy metals that are found in tap water. It removes the chlorine, the fluoride, and the traces of pharmaceutical drugs. So it's pretty much the cleanest water that I could ever imagine consuming. So obviously that's the only type of water that I drink. And to be honest with you, water is really the only thing that I drink, period. I do not drink milk, I do not drink coffee, I do not drink soda, and I do not drink alcohol. All I drink is water. And if I have a protein shake, it's made with water. If I have some type of a juice or a smoothie, it's made with water. And water is one of the biggest components of this green juice. And after I blended up everything, I poured it through a strainer and into a bowl just to make it as liquidy and thin and watery and smooth as possible. And then I took everything that was in the bowl, and like I said, each time that I blended, 16 ounces of purified water with the vegetables and the fruit that I named before, I was able to fill up like 99% of a 32-ounce mason jar. So it ended up working out perfectly. And then I did this entire process twice, so I filled up 2 32-ounce mason jars. And I would say, I don't know for sure, but I would assume that about 8 ounces would be about a serving. So the 2 bottles should last me roughly a week. Maybe I'll share some with some other family members or a friend or two or something like that. But point being, this is something that I'm doing for myself just to increase and strengthen my immune system and just be healthier and feel better. Like I said before, I haven't even had the common cold in 6 years. That's not a health claim. I'm sure it's just a big coincidence. Wink, wink. But let me know in the comments if you have ever made any type of green juice or any type of blended or liquefied fruits and vegetables. If you do something like this on your own, I'd be more than happy to take your advice or your recommendations into consideration. And who knows, maybe I'll make another video if you guys are interested in videos like this. Let me know in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe for new videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel. If you're a prepper, you should understand exactly why I have one. Got a bunch of videos over there. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. We have a bunch of gear available. T-shirts and hoodies, a lot of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, including the limited edition, only available in December, DYDSS Christmas gear. It's all red everything, and it's helping us raise funds and awareness for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And once again, please head on down to the comments and let me know, is this something that you would try? Is this something that you would drink or experiment with, or have you used something a little bit different? At the end of the day, I believe that fitness and nutrition are considered physical prepping. Health is wealth. That's what I believe. And those with good health, or those who understand the importance of good health, understand that it is a form of prepping. So let me know any and all thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.